So the Tripura election 2023 results are finally out. And what happened? Who are the big winners? As I told in the previous video, who became the big losers? Which party surprised everyone? How the post result situation looks like in Tripura? Let me answer all these questions for you guys. So stay tuned till the end of the video. And those of you are new to my channel, this is a follow-up video. If you want to watch my previous video on Tripura election 2023, check the link in the description box. Please do watch video to get a better understanding of the context. Okay, in everyone's surprise, BJP was able to retain the power with absolute majority, securing 36 seats out of 60 seats assembly, which is 4 seats down from last year's election, and that is completely okay. In 2018, BJP secured 36 seats, and their ally IPFT, Indigenous People Front of Tripura, owned just 1 seat, which is 7 seats down from 2018. In 2018 they won 8 seats, and there's a good reason for that. IPFT vote bank is mostly, as I told you guys, from tribal community, and most of the tribal community votes this time has gone to the kitty of Tripura Mocha party. Coming to the communist, no surprise there, Communist party won 11 seats, which is again down by 5 seats from 2018 elections, when they won 16 seats, and their ally Congress party won just 3 seats, which is like effect of being ally of communist. Technically speaking, they just took the communist seats. In 2018 the number was 0, and Tripura Matha party finally came up with a big knife and taken away the big portion of the chunk. That is 13 seats, which was just 0 in 2018. They didn't even exist in 2018, technically speaking, provided a party was just formed in 2021, right before TTD's election, as I told you in the previous video. Anyway, out of the 3 major front, National Democratic Alliance totally won 33 seats, Secular Democratic Forces SDF won 14 seats, and Tripura Matha party won 13 seats. Honestly, everyone was expecting a neck-to-neck competition, but BJP has managed to steal the show once again. Big shout out to BJP's team for that. Another key highlights of these results is in my Dhanpur, a constituency called Dhanpur, the constituency number is 22, where the central minister Pratima Bhumik, who is the Minister of Social Justice and Welfare, contested for the first time. For your information, this particular seat was consecutively owned by Communist Party for last 4 terms, mostly by the former Chief Minister Manik Sarkar. Most of you might know him. But point to be noted here is that this time around Mr. Sarkar did not contest from that assembly. Communist Party placed in new candidate on that particular seat. So let's take a look at the new cabinet. And the new cabinet is formed on March 8, Wednesday of 2023. Swearing-in ceremony was presided over by His Excellence, the Governor of Tripura, Satyadev Narayan Arya. Swearing-in ceremony was held at the capital city Agartala in presence of the big fishes, the Prime Minister of India, Mr. Narendra Modi, Home Minister Amit Shah, BJP's party President JP Nadda, and the Chief Minister of Assam, Himanta Biswa Sharma, along with other senior BJP leaders and prominent Northeast leaders. One more thing I want to point out here is that the CPIM party and Congress party, boycotted this swearing-in ceremony, stating that the post-poll violence happening in the state. In a protest, they have boycotted this particular swearing-in ceremony. In everyone's surprise, Dr. Manik Shah is sworn in again as the 11th Chief Minister of Tripura. He faced a tough competition from Pratima Bhumik, as I told you, Central Minister of State for Social Justice and Women and Empowerment, who was expected by masses, mostly by BJP ground workers, to be the next CM face of Tripura. Nonetheless, this BJP central leadership team chose Mr. Saha over Mrs. Bhumik. Along with Mr. Manik Saha, 8 other cabinet ministers were sworn in. Out of 8 cabinet ministers, 7 were from BJP party and 1 from IPFT, their alliance party. 4 ministers where out of this 8 cabinet ministers, 4 ministers were former ministers retained, and 4 new faces joined to the cabinet. Interestingly, 3 cabinet posts and the post of deputy CM are still vacant, will be filled up later. There's a chatter into the there's a buzz into the media that and into the people of Tripura that BJP is trying to still pursue Tripura Mota party to join the government with the offer of 3 cabinet ministry and a deputy CM post. Let us wait and watch what happens. So I wanted to give you guys an idea how the new cabinet of minister looks like, what is their background and all. So the report says that 22% of the ministers have declared criminal cases against themselves. Out of the 2 ministers, 1 has declared a serious criminal case against himself in their election affidavit. Out of the 9 ministers analyzed based on their self-sworn-in affidavits, 4 crorepati's, the average assets of those ministers have been analyzed at 3.37 crores. The minister with the highest asset is none other than the Chief Minister himself, Manik Shah, who won the election from town Bardoli constituency. He has declared a net asset of 13.90 crore, almost 14 crores, and the poorest among those cabinet ministry is Shukla Charan Noatia, who is from the alliance party, IPFT, BJP's alliance party. His declared net worth as per his affidavit is just 2.6 lakh. I'm sorry, 2.06 lakh. That is 2,06,000. This Mr. Shukla Charan Noatia won elections from Jolaibari, that is in scheduled tribe constituency. 8 ministers have declared liabilities. The report says that the minister with highest liabilities is Tinku Rai from Chandipur constituency. He has declared liability of 50 lakhs. Coming to the age group, 5 ministers have declared their age to be between 25 to 50, which is a good thing. We can see the young leaders' faces, while 4 have declared their age above 50 years. And out of all the 9 ministers, including our Chief Minister, only 1 woman got placed into the ministry as of now. So time for the final verdict. Anyway, it's pretty evident that this year election was one of the memorable one. Lots of dramatic turns and twists. Some of the senior players have left the battleground. A lot of new faces came into the existence. One key thing I want to highlight here is that all political analysts thought the royal king of Tripura, Mr. Pradyut Debarma, might become the ultimate kingmaker of this year, but unfortunately, the result says otherwise. Don't get me wrong, there's significant jump in the Pramada party's performance this year election, but it seems like it wasn't enough, to make a difference. But BJP is still hoping to make an understanding with the Pramada party. As I told you previously, as per recent report that BJP already left 3 cabinet posts vacant, along with deputy chief minister post. And there were rumors that the talks are already in place with His Royal Highness. However, Mr. Pradyut has declined the offer, citing that he wants the written constitutional assurance of his greater Tripura and separate state demand. Nonetheless, BJP's dominance continues throughout the India. If we look at the results of the other northeastern states where election happened simultaneously along with Tripura, the winners are either BJP or their allies. And first they retained Gujarat, then Northeast. BJP is on a roll here. And looking at their recent track records, it seems like 2024 general election should be a piece of cake for BJP. Let us know what's your opinion in the comment section. Alright, viewers, that is all for this video. As I tell you always, if you feel this video is added value to your time and knowledge, please like and share this video. Also follow our Facebook page and subscribe to our YouTube channel. I'll see you in the next video. Till then, you're watching Democratic TV and I'm your host, MM Rahman. Thank you. Peace out.